The battle has just begun. This is the Sony Ericsson World BBoy Series. This is the Sony Ericsson World BBoy Series, and coming up later on the show, we're going to be checking out the hip-hop festival IBE in Holland. 7,000 b-boys are involved, thus making it the toughest qualifying round anywhere in the world. And we have a very special guided tour of the festival, courtesy of the legendary DJ Skeme Richards. But before all of that, last week were the French solo qualifying rounds. Let's find out what happened in Le Mans.
The French solo b-boys right now are showing that they're at the top of the game.
Everybody thinks I will win, I have more chance. If you start to think like this is the beginning of the end.
Those fiery French showing us how to do it right. But taking place just a few hundred miles away is the IBE Festival, the international breaking event, which for the past 3 years has hosted the European qualifying round. Who better than our man on the ground, Hooch, to tell us more about it?
Since 2008, the European qualifiers for the World Finals have been held in the small town of Heerlen. That doesn't mean, however, that this is a low-key event. This weekend, Hooch was going to have his hands full.
We are now in Heerlen, in Holland, for the IBE, the International B-Boy event. It's a festival of hip-hop and b-boying, and it's also the European finals for the UK B-Boy Championships. This is like a last chance to dance. It's become an international qualifier for crews from further afield of Europe as well. And we think there's about 100 crews coming just for the UK qualifier. We are going to do 2 circles or ciphers, right? And they'll be at either end of the hall. They'll happen at the same time while the DJ plays the music. The Korean situation has meant that we're taking 3 qualifiers here instead of 2.
With 3 spots up for grabs at the World Finals, the competition was bound to be stiff, and the big names were coming unstuck early on. Rugged Solutions, the 2008 European champions from Holland, crashed out to the little-known Greek crew, DJ Perez, in their first battle. And despite taking a few scalps, both of last year's European representatives, Team Schmetter from Belgium and Eastside Roughnecks from the Ukraine, couldn't live up to the heights of 2009. But with over 100 crews entering the qualifier, there was still a wealth of b-boy pedigree left in the competition. Take, for example, one of the top crews in France right now, La Smala.
La Smala, in English, it's the family. Une bande de potes, des amis, avant tout, et après travailler les fondations, les basiques, avoir de la personnalité et être un original b-boy.
The uncontrollable Dutch craziness of the extraordinary gentleman.
The only thing that's in our head is the music. We're dancing together, you know. When one person dances, we all dance. We all feel that person. That's what it is. We give them more energy. We make the atmosphere, and then the audience just feels us. They eat of our energy. So that's what we want to bring.
And a crew made up of some of the top b-boy talent in the world, the mighty Zulu Kings. Zulu Kings are a group of like-minded b-boys led by one of the most influential guys that has stepped into the cypher, Alien Ness.
He's the poster boy.
I'm the poster
I'm the engineer.
I'm like Ronald McDonald, you know? I'm the one you see in all the commercials, but you never see Ronald flipping your burgers. Yes, we have members all over the world, but it's friends, it's family, it's a whole bunch of brothers that just get along, we vibe right, the feeling's right. I take this battle thing really serious, you know, and for me, this is a war. It's a battle, you know, we battle for meat. If we don't win, we don't eat. You know, that's the mentality.
You may have heard hooch above the craziness of the IBE say that there will be no South Korean team at the finals this year. That'll be the first time that's happened since 2001, and it seems that the Korean b-boy scene is in a state of disarray. So we asked a few people, what exactly is going on in Korea?
South Korea are the most successful country in UK B-Boy Championships history, winning it a record 3 times. Korean breaking events such as R16 have a huge following. They've gained government sponsorship and are broadcast live to the nation on major TV channel KBS. But now it seems that their national obsession may be in turmoil.
There's a lot of b-boys that got arrested or put in jail for avoiding army duty.
South Korea requires all able-bodied men aged 18 to 35 to serve at least 2 years in the military. In May of this year, an Associated Press article reported that Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency had arrested 9 members of an influential b-boy crew. Since then, there's been knock-on effects to the breaking scene in Korea.
The Korean b-boys were, you know, when we were up, when we were high, you know, they were like, you know, Korea's favorite sons, you know, they're like heroes.
We're going to have to watch it carefully over the next year to see how it affects future sponsorship of events.
When before they're like, we're going to build marketing campaigns behind you. And now it's like, oh, you know, we can't associate ourselves with this for now, you know.
The country's former heroes have been left stranded after much press exposure, and the controversy has spread around the global b-boy community.
I don't believe in war, never did, so I would never go to the army. If you can dance and inspire people, it's a lot better than holding a gun.
I got a different point of view on that. A lot of people don't agree about the army thing. If they say, no, we're not going to go to the army, we're going to do our thing, that's cool for them, but the scene suffers from that. I don't know if they knew that, but now you can see the consequences.
I would have a hard time too. It's not like doing like a sport on the side for fun. It's what they do, it's who they are.
For the first time since they entered the UK B-Boy Championships back in 2002, there will not be a Korean crew in London.
If you lose Korea, it's like you lose one of the strongest countries.
If Brazil doesn't go to the World Cup can still be incredible, you know? But there's something special about Brazil, and that's why people want to watch them.
Is this the end for Korean breaking?
I think maybe in a few years there's going to be another sick-ass crew that kills it.
Of course it isn't. As the saying goes, you can't hold good men down.
Let's hope we see an amazing Korean crew back in the UK next year. Now, earlier on in the summer, the Dutch solo qualifying round took place in Eindhoven. As you can imagine, from a country which is rapidly becoming one of the most important places for b-boying culture in the world, the competition was fierce indeed.
Solo qualifiers for the London finals take place all over the world. And back in June, the Dutch event was hosted during a hip-hop weekender at the youth centre Dynamo in Eindhoven, a place which has a vibrant up-and-coming hip-hop community, thanks to the hard work of some of its residents, which include this guy.
My name is Andrei, also known as Drosha. Originally, I'm from Russia, and I work here at Dynamo. Follow me, I'll show you the main event area. The best floor in Europe. See, that's good. So right now I'm going to be a little quiet because I think they're rehearsing.
One of Dynamo's workshops helps to nurture the skills of young MCs.
Zoek mijn leven lang, ik heb een overwinningsdrang. Blijf doorzetten, heb geen keus, shit, dus wat moet ik dan?
We don't charge money, we just want to help out the youth, you know. Now we're going to 3, it's a central practice spot. And I think it's a tricking workshop going on. This training spot, we have the famous one, Rugged Solution, my crew, it's head to toe. We have the creative energy and lots of b-boys want to get it here. Okay, so there you have the tour of Dynamo from Eindhoven. What can I say? Enjoy the UK champs, see all the hard battles, and I'll see you.
B-boys from Holland's best crews turned out for the chance to go to the World Finals, but it was Eindhoven's finest who dominated. The last battle matched up two B-boys from the same crew, the 2008 European champions, Rugged Solutions.
I want someone from Rugged Solutions standing there on UK champs.
When I battle against someone from my crew, it's only going to be more fun because it's not really important who wins. If your opponent wins, you're still going to be happy.
Squares, he's based on the Kung Fu. He's a really fan of Bruce Lee.
What Jesse's strengths are, he's got the power moves, you know, he can do those, but he can still dance. He got like a whole package.
Squares takes it 3-0 over his crewmate to go to the World Finals.
I'm gonna win, bro. I'm gonna win. That's what I'm going for. I came here to win, I'm gonna go there to win.
Sometimes, I don't think you people realise how lucky you are. I mean, it's not every day you get to see members of the same crew battling it out. And while I'm at it, big up B-Boy Squares from Rugged Solutions, who'll be competing in his first solo event right here on this stage on finals day. Welcome back to the Sony Ericsson World B-Boy Series. Coming up, we'll be checking out the European qualifying round from the IBE Festival in Holland. And talking of said festival, here's DJ Skeme Richards, who's going to give us a little bit of a tour and also enlighten for us some of the madness that goes on when lots and lots and lots of B-boys get together. You've been warned.
Skeme Richards is one of the official DJs at the UK BBoy Championships. He spins at the hottest jams all around the world and is at the top of the VIP list for the IBE Festival. So who better to show us around?
I've been involved with IBE for 3 years now, and what's unique about this event is that there are multiple events under one umbrella. You have Tyrone and Mario, which are the main guys behind it.
My name is Tyrone. I organize the IBE with a lot of people. He gave me my life, man.
Skeme's first stop off is a DJ masterclass.
Right now we're at DJ Renegade's workshop on DJing.
So, what do you want to know? Scratch DJing was the thing I started with. So I wanted to learn to make those fancy sounds. I think workshops are usually based on teaching people technique. So, mixer, 2 input channels or 50 million input channels, doesn't matter. My thing is, when I was young, I wish I had the chance to speak to some of the guys that I looked up to. It's taken me 20 years to learn certain things that I can tell them in 2 minutes. In the old days when we were looking for breaks, we would look at a record because you didn't have turntables in the shops. And if you look in the middle there, it's a tiny bit lighter than the rest of the record. And there was probably a break there. I don't know if you can catch it in this light, but I can see it because I probably did it for way too long. And then overnight, a little bit of information changes their perspective. Some mistakes I made, then I have to make them.
When Skeme isn't busy spinning for battles, he's broadcasting the IBE message over the internet.
So we're doing it right here, IBE 10-year anniversary. We're getting all of the winners from all the different battles, as well as just special guests, you know, personal friends that, you know, I think need to say something and be seen. And, you know, it's a good vibe. It's a good vibe going on.
And the grand finale to the weekend.
Here we are, the final day of the notorious IBE 10-year anniversary. And today, which is the biggest day, we have the all versus all battles. You're getting multiple multiple B-boys from different backgrounds, different crews, and they're all joining forces. You're not going to get this anywhere else.
There are no judges, just the best B-boys in the world showing their style.
No one's getting smoked. The level is going to be pretty much balanced. So everyone has to be honest with yourselves. The thing about hip-hop is people know. You can deny till you die, but people know if you won.
We'll have the crew qualifiers from the IBE coming up later in the show, but before that, feast your eyes on this beauty.
A member of the notorious New York crew, the Supreme Beingz, Frankie Perez is the current reigning solo champion from North America. This year he will carry the torch for the USA at the UK BBoy Championships as he attempts to clinch the world title.
Peace everyone, this is Frankie from New York City representing Supreme Beingz crew. We're just going to go over a few basic freezes. First one that I want to show you is the basic chair freeze. Back in the day, they would start from the headstand, and as they wanted to get more creative, they'd want to go on just one foot and then turn into this chair freeze. Now this chair freeze can be done a number of different ways. You can switch the leg, or you can go to the other side like this. The second one that I want to show you is your baby freeze. This is your basic baby freeze. And a couple different variations of the baby freeze go like this. 1, 2, 3. Basic elbow freeze is gonna look like this. We go down the forearm, the hand placed on the ground, and then we come up. Now there's a couple different ways to variate this as well. And I go like this. 1, and then the other side, 2, other side again, 3. So if I was to put what I showed you into my own style and use it for a battle, it would look something like this. So here we go. There you go, guys. That's it for today. Once again, this is Frankie, New York City, Supreme Beingz crew. Check you out later.
6 crews took part, only 3 could go through to the finals. And to find out which 3 crews made it, here's our man on the ground, Hooch. Take it away, bruv.
After a full day of battles, the last 6 crews were just one step away from the World Finals in the UK.
This is it, this is the big day of IBE, the all battles all day, but now the UK Champs has moved into this as well, so that we have 3 finals going off today.
3 battles will take place for the 3 spots up for grabs.
And from here, we have our final, we have our 3 crews, we have the final lineup for the World Finals in October, Brixton Academy, and I'm telling you, the battle has just begun.
One of the crews making it through to the final 6 were La Schmala from France.
La Schmala, in English, it's the family.
The crew with the home advantage, the extraordinary gentleman from Holland.
The only thing that's in our head is the music. We're dancing together, you know, when one person dances, we all dance.
And of course, the mighty Zulu Kings.
I take this battle thing really serious, you know, and for me, this is a war. It's a battle.
In the first battle, La Schmala would take on Vagabonds in an all-French showdown. La Schmala came out first and looked promising from the get-go. But they couldn't live up to the hype, and Vagabond stole the first spot to go to the UK. In the second battle, EXG took on the little-known Greek outfit, Dead Prez. The Greek crew came out, immediately hit him with the routines that have got them a surprise place into the final 6 of the competition. But EXG countered with a conflicting tactic.
love to be on the UK Champs as a crew and represent who we are, show how we dance, how we think. That's all what EXG is all about.
The crew that believes that too many routines show a sign of weakness threw down their biggest solo rounds. EXG's experience shone through, and they marched onto Brixton for the first time in their history.
They came with a lot of routines, and we just, you know, we try to show them. Smash the routines with just, you know, a solo.
Just solo. Strong enough. We don't do no routines, man. We're just keeping it solo. Real. Smashing everybody out there, man.
Street dance.
With just one spot left, it was the battle that everyone had been waiting for. Chasseur de Prime from France would go up against the giants of the scene, the mighty Zulu Kings, led by Alien Ness. Alien Ness showed why he's Zulu Kings president, leading from the front with the opening round.
We keep that battle respect. When we do blow, we like, yo, that's dope. Let's bring our crew back in.
Yeah, we
let
relax.
The other man comes in.
We relax.
You know?
Chasseur de Prime came back with a battle-hardened routine. As Japanese B-boy Taisuke stepped out, it was clear that things were starting to heat up. Taking it to the French with the 4 Fs, he combined flips, flares, footwork and a freeze into a devastating round. Chasseur de Prime got the crowd on their side, but they were going to need more than that.
I'll tell you what the best thing about being in Zulu Kings is. Getting booed at every championship we win.
But
that is
but they're actually not booing, they sing
Zulu. Zulu, yeah, that's right.
After an explosive entrance from the UK's B-boy Mouse, the floor burst into an all-out up-rock battle. Finished his round with a backspin to headspin combo. Chasseur de Prime tried to claw their way back into the battle. But when Alien Ness stepped out, it was clear that he had something special planned. Lassoing B-boy Taisuke and pulling him along the floor with an invisible rope. The mobile flare, not a move you'll see in just your average battle.
This is representing for everybody in the crew, not just us. When the Zulu Kings win, all the members win. You know what I'm saying? So it's a worldwide win for us.
Vagabonds from France, EXG from Holland, and the mighty Zulu Kings from, well, just about everywhere actually, will be joining the world's greatest crews here on this stage. As next time we bring you a huge show. It's the finale in front of 5,000 people who'll all be screaming, battle, battle, battle. And you'll be there too. See you then.